It's the third of a century. I am coming straight out of the 20s. It's my 30th birthday. So I wanted to document this 30th birthday so you guys can know who I am, know who Victoria is, know what Victoria does, know my day-to-day life, and reintroduce myself basically. Also, I wanted to document this because I want to look back in about 5 years, 10 years time and see how far I have come from this point when I turned 30. So I'm a fashion designer. That's what I do. And I know my lifestyle is pretty much simple, straightforward, basic, but I love it. It's fun. It's me. So come with me. So my typical morning starts with me struggling to get out of bed. My alarm goes off in the morning. I turn it off and I go back to sleep, and then I wake up again in my own time. Anyway, my morning starts with, me dragging myself out of bed, saying a prayer, going to the shower, brush my teeth, shower, get ready for work, and pretty much that's it. Hi, my name is Victoria. I am the creative director of Klothhouse LLC. It's a women's clothing brand, and that's what I do full time. I create designs. I cut and sew from scratch. I source out outfits to tailors. I help clients to find the right tailors for them. I do weddings. I do birthdays. I do everything bespoke and custom clothing that has to do with women. That's what I do. In my 20s, personally, I have learned a couple of things, and coming into my 30s, these things are sure not, coming in with me. One of the things that I've learned in my 20s, as a matter of fact, I started to pay attention to some of these lessons in my late 20s, say from about 27 down to my 29th. I started to understand boundaries, relationships, finances, setting goals, setting financial goals, understanding the power of relationships, different kinds of relationship, understanding the essence of having a relationship with God, having a personal relationship, serving God, and all of that. And it makes more sense to me now. People make more sense to me now. People who are not supposed to be in my life, I have learned in my 20s how to just, put them aside and focus on the people that God has surrounded me with and people who are meant to be a part of my life. So I'll say that my 30s, going on to my 30s, there will not be any form of fakeness or trying to squeeze people in. It will just be defined. One thing you guys do not know is that I like to sleep a lot. Even though I get less sleep because of the type of work that I do, I hardly sleep. I work so hard. I work until sometimes 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and I'm going to bed at that time. And most days I still have to get up at 5 and work, but I do love to sleep a lot, And another thing that I like to do, I like to cook. I love cooking. I like doing meal preps. I like trying new meals. I like that's aside fashion when I'm not doing fashion. I like to cook. I like to try out new recipes. I like to try new types of meals from different parts of the world. I like to do meal preps. I eat healthy. I try as much as I can to live healthy, eat healthy, exercise And which brings me to the other thing that I like to do a lot. I like to work out a lot. I like to go to the gym, or whenever I'm too busy to go to the gym, I have a few equipment in my apartment that I use to exercise. So I like to sleep, I like to cook, I like to exercise, and I like to be in church. I like to worship. I love music. I like to worship. I love worship music. Let me talk about my family a little bit. See, I come from a very beautiful family. I am so thankful that I have both parents alive. I have 3 siblings. I have an older brother and I have 2 older sisters. They're twins actually. And I am the last child in my family. They're amazing people. They're amazing. People ask me a lot if I'm single. Well, I'm single. The next couple of years, I want to see a lot of defined relationships in my life. I want to see expansion in business. I want to be able to pour out the gifts that I have to help my world in the capacity that God has given me to do so. There are a couple of things that God has talked to me about to start to do, and I know that the start of this decade is the right time for me to start to do them. And I want to look back to this video and say that I actually did mention these things and I have accomplished them, or I'm now in the process of accomplishing them. So this year is going to be amazing. This new decade is going to be amazing. A lot of big stuffs are coming. And a big shout out to all of Klothhouse clients. You guys, you're amazing. You brought us here by God's help. I love you guys.